up with a question, just so we might better get to know you, Johnny, before you play another tune. Harry, what's your question to Johnny?
Well, I'm a kind of frustrated guitarist. I'm rubbish. I can't play at all. And I'm going to ask a muso question, because I'm sure we've got some musos amongst the 6 listenership. Your guitar looks like a guitar with a colander in it. Is that some kind of special adaptation for yourself, or what is it? How does it work?
Basically saves a lot of time on the road when you need to rinse your carrots.
Good. It looks exactly the sort of guitar maybe that maybe one of the greats, B.B. King or Martin Knopfler, might play.
That's what I'm going for.
Sure.
Basically. One day I'll be one of those people that had one of those guitars.
Sure, yeah.
That's what I'm building, the legacy.
Cool.
Yeah.
So it's a colander, and you've got your question. You happily answered that.
I'm very happy.
Sammy?
My question is two-parted. Firstly, you look to me like a person who's been ID'd for lottery tickets. How old are you?
I did actually get ID'd for cigarettes the other day, so I thought I was 15. I'm in fact 9 years older than that, so...
Oh god, that's ridiculous.
24.
24. Because when I first heard the single, I assumed you'd be a lot older, and you've got the singing voice of someone a lot more mature, which is a compliment.
That's nice.
And when you say you were being ID'd for cigarettes, I'm assuming you were buying them for a teenager or something. You weren't buying them for yourself, surely. We do not advocate the smoking on 6 Music.
Oh, no, I don't smoke. No.
Good, excellent, perfect. Nor does he drink or do it with ladies. All right, okay, just clear that up. Whatever he doesn't do, he doesn't do. Okay, and you had a second part to that question?
The second part is, just because your music is kind of... It's different to what the young kids are doing. Who are your favourite bands? I'm not going to limit you to 2, 5 or 3. What are your favourite bands? Who are they?
Can I have 4?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I've got 4. What favourite bands at the moment?
Artists or anybody who makes you tick.
Okay. Jeffrey Lewis. You know Jeffrey Lewis?
I know Jeffrey.
He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Langhorne Slim.
Oh.
Yeah,
Langhorne Slim, yeah, I bloody love him. I'm just going to make a note of it. Yeah. Langhorne Slim.
Got that down. Yeah. Oh, and the Whale. Cool.
Yeah.
And then there's my friend Emmy the Great. He's so good.
I've seen Emmy the Great, yeah.
They all sound like cartoon characters. But nothing wrong with that.
It's the Marvel
All played
scene.
on the Queens of Noise show.
Okay, we'll stop talking about other radio shows. All right, thank you, Jude. Okay, so Johnny, we'll have a quick question from Rufus, then we're going to hear another tune from you.
Amazingly, all the questions I was going to ask you were then taken by other people. The guitar question, the band question. So I'm just going to say, what's your favourite food, Johnny?
Brilliant.
Okay. Meatballs? I don't know.
Fantastic.
To be honest, that's pretty much.
Swedish meatballs or Italian meatballs?
Oh, Italian.
Fantastic.
Great, so
Thanks
brilliant. So
a lot.
Johnny there could be the new Bob Dylan, and you asked him, what's your favourite food?
Yeah, I thought I'd just bring it down to fanzine level.
Sure.
Favourite colour?
Yeah.
Throw that in.
I did an interview the other day. I was plugging something, and one of the questions I was asked, I had no answer for. What was the strangest thing you've ever put in your mouth?
Oh.
Have you got an answer for that?
No, but
No.
it's put me on the back foot.
It's really tricky, that, isn't it? And also, what they asked me, what's the strangest? Where's the strangest place you've ever thrown up? No? Okay, well, look, listen, think about those while we hear another tune from you. What one's this, Johnny?
This one's called Brown Trout Blues.
Okay, great. Brilliant. Thank you very much indeed, Johnny.
Thank you.
I'm reliably informed that your single, The Box, is out on the 19th of November.
Oh, that's good.
That's exciting news. And will that and the other tune, Brown Trout Blues, be on the album?
Yeah.
And when can we expect the album?
I think March.
March next year? Okay.
Yeah, we're recording it at the moment.
Brilliant.
Not right now, obviously, but...
No, sure. Rush back to that. And you're still on tour with Iron and Wine for a little
Yeah, we've
longer?
got one more night tonight in Reading, and then that's it. It's been lovely. It's been really good.
Good. Well, thank you very much. That sounds like it's all the end, but don't worry. There's so much more to come.
Yeah.
In the future. Look forward to the future. Thank you very much indeed to Johnny. A little round of applause, Coin again, and we thank you so much. We've got to go to the news. We'll be back after the news with other stuff. BBC 6 Music with me, Stephen Merchant, and that is new act on the Sub Pop label. Has an album coming out next year, and the name is Kelly Stoltz. The tune is My Reverie. So here we are, and we've enjoyed Johnny enormously. Another little round of applause for him.
Oh, yeah.
Great. That's excellent. Very, very good. And we shall. I think we should have more live music, please, Jude. Put that on the list of things to do.
Note to self.
Note to self, more live, excellent music. Good. So, right, we've got a bit of business to attend to. We have never actually identified the author of that tune that I was enjoying earlier. That's frustrating. That maybe we'll roll over to next week. Question for you here. Does anyone in this room believe that Nicole Kidman is spending any time at home using a tiny little brain computer to make herself smarter? No. Good, right. Well, then I do not either. I believe those adverts to be a lie. You see that? She's just sat there on a little sofa, pressing a little machine.
Is
Very
it-
convincing. Nick, the other, Chris Tarrant, I completely believe. You know, he's got a lot of idle time now, you know, a lot of free time. I imagine that he's doing what he's constantly. Nicole, I imagine attending lots of important
Well, I thought, to
parties.
be fair, you know, a few years ago, and it was the craze for gorgeous celebrity females to knit.
Was it?
So if this is the new trend, she'll do it. She just follows the crowds.
Did she?
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
I've heard that about.
You had a go at the
Nikki.
enemy,
Yeah.
now you're having a go at Nicole.
You know, adverts aren't necessarily what's real, though. You know that.
Oh, that's a bit rich coming from you, who thinks that Tony Soprano's going to come out the telly and kill you. A little bit rich, I think. Harry, it's your tune up next. Before we get to that, last week, of course, we were talking about the massive rise in traffic to the Facebook fan site that has been set up in honour of Super Posh Rufus. What can you tell me?
Them guys gone nuts, Steve. Them guys gone nuts. The Rufus Facebook page now, if you type in Super Posh Rufus and search on Facebook, you'll get to his fan group. There are now 228 very odd people
That's impressive.
who have joined up, and they have little conversations amongst themselves, and they have a very nice time. There's also now a group for Sammy
Okay.
that's been set up. Not so impressive, just the 20 members, but they're very committed, and you know they're great fans. The Steve Show itself has a group, 61 members. Not as popular as just Rufus.
That's a little bit worrying.
Yeah. There's been a lot of pro-Harry rhetoric on Rufus's group, but no one's actually seen fit to set up a group for either me or Tiny Dan.
Oh, well,
Which is a
that's,
little upsetting.
No, that's to be expected.
Yeah.
And if people want to search out Sammy's Facebook site, is it because she doesn't really have a nickname like Super Posh Rufus?
No, her group is called Fans of the Magical Northumbrian Pixie, Sammy from the Steve Show on BBC Six. It's a bit of a mouthful.
It is.
Better just really to go to Rufus's site and find it from there.
Follow the links. Thank you very much indeed. Good. Rufus, Ego, where is it?
It's in a good state. I haven't had a great few weeks really with just work and one thing and another. Apart from this being the thing I look forward to every week. So it's really buoyed me up. The fact that 228 people have been told by their friends to click on an icon.
Yes.
I don't think I can claim them as particular kind of close followers or fans, but it makes me feel a little bit warmer inside.
229, just gone up.
Okay.
Nice work. Check out Sammy's. How's she doing? Sammy, how do you feel?
I'm quite warm and fuzzy inside, especially because mine contains the phrase Northumbrian Pixie, which is always pleasant. As well, my middle name is Tinkerbell, so that's probably quite accurate as well.
works
I love the
perfect.
fact, Rufus, when you said you just click on an icon, we were all assumed web icon. Rufus meant himself, an icon, a beacon.
So, Harry, we were going to choose a tune from you, please. We need it. What is it? Go.
Yeah, you'll be angry, Steve, but frankly, I don't care. After last week's Pop Fiesta, which we all enjoyed, you mentioned my love of the hot snakes, so I thought it's been 10 months now on the show. I've not bought any hot snakes in, so I've got some hot snakes. I'm going to keep saying hot snakes because everyone should go out and buy records by the hot snakes. They don't exist anymore, but you can still get their records, which are wonderful. This is called Hatchet Job.
Hot Snakes and Hatchet Job, the choice of Harry on this week's Steve Show. Can you tell me more?
Formed out of the remnants of Drive Like Jehu. John Rice and
I wonder what
Rick
happened to
Frozen. Yeah, well, they basically invented math rock and the like, and that's from their album Audit in Progress by Hot Snakes. Wonderful stuff.
No wonder you're a banker. You're going to love stuff like that. Audit in progress. Math Kings.
I was going to play the actual track Audit in Progress, but it's got some rude words.
Really? Next week, the magic numbers. All right.
Nice work. High five.
Thanks.
Some 42, some 41.
Grapes. That's right. That's going to run and run. 64846. Do you know of bands with numbers in?
Well, no, it's some.
Blink 182. Okay, so the calculators. Does that exist? Do they exist?
Oh, they're amazing.
They must. They are brilliant. The calculators. Posse here, and that as it should be. But of course, we also urge you, the listener, to get in touch and recommend music to us which we're maybe unfamiliar with or stuff that we've forgotten. And one of the people that's done that is on the line now. Is it Margaret? Margaret, are you there?
I am there, yes, thank you.
And where are you calling from, Margaret?
From Portishead,
Portishead. Okay, so that's in my neck of the woods, just outside of
Yes.
Bristol.
yes.
Of course, Portishead, of course, given their name to the band Portishead, as everyone should know. And was that sort of music you were into, Margaret, in the late 90s?
Not Portishead particularly, but I'm into this band which are called Gravenhurst, and they are from Bristol.
They are from Bristol, are they? Oh, well, that's nice. I'm pleased that I can support music from my neck of the woods. Very slack of me to have not done that in the past. And how have you come across Gravenhurst?
Because my son is the drummer.
Ooh! Wait a minute. Hang on.
There's a big light flashing in the studio
No, so
now.
I'm not at all biased. No, my
This-
son Dave Collingwood is the drummer.
Now then, hang on, wait a minute. I'm not sure we can allow this. Is this just shameless nepotism to get your son's record played on the radio?
No, I think the album is excellent. I think it deserves to be heard. Definitely.
Margaret, I'm not going to be rude. Are you a avid Six Music listener?
I have listened before.
Right, that's not quite the same as what I asked, is it?
I will be from now on.
You will be from now on. Okay, so
will.
what music would you normally listen to on Six Music? What would you be hoping for them to play?
Steely Dan,
Sure.
Simply Red.
Uh-huh. So you are fully across the Six Music agenda.
Yes.
Good. Well, we look forward to. You should stick with the next show, the Freak Zone, afterwards, because they play a lot of Simply Red on there. Now, this sounds like, as I say, shameless promotion. Is your son's not with you now, though?
No, he's not. No.
Right. And do you think he'll be cripplingly embarrassed, rather like if you'd driven him to the school disco?
I hope not.
No, but are you phoning up every single radio station in the country and asking?
No, I
them to play the tune?
haven't. No.
Okay, good. All right. Well, I'm very excited to hear Gravenhurst. Are you a genuine fan of the band?
I am, absolutely, yes. I think this is an excellent album. I think people should hear it.
Now, I'm always intrigued to know about the relatives of people in bands, because, of course, bands, they've always got a bit of a reputation for not getting a proper job. It's a very difficult thing, isn't it, to be a success in a band? Are you worried about your son's fortunes?
No. I think he does have a proper job as well.
Good.
He's managing to do both things, and no, I'm very proud of him.
So you've encouraged him to have something to fall back on?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
That's good advice for everyone out there. We are going to listen to the tune, Margaret, and we will give you our verdict, if we may, after we've heard it.
Yes.
All right,
yes.
lovely. Thank you so much. And what's the name of the tune?
It's The Hollow Men.
The Hollow Men. All right, here we are. Gravenhurst, The Hollow Men. Thank you, Margaret. Stay there. The tune is called The Hollow Men. The band are Gravenhurst, and the mother of Gravenhurst's drummer, Margaret, is on the line. Margaret, so you still there? Are you still there? Hello, Margaret. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm still here.
That was a cracking tune. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Good.
And do you go along to the Gravenhurst gigs?
I have been to gigs, yes. Unfortunately, when they started their UK tour at the Fiddlers last month, I couldn't go. But I have been to gigs in the past.
And it doesn't. I mean, you've mentioned Steely Dan and Simply Red as being a couple of your favourites in the past. They're quite different.
Yes.
That's not a problem for you, though.
I like a lot of different music. Yes.
Sure. And do you sort of get in there in the thick of it? Are you down the front? Are you moshing? Are you going crazy?
I'm at the back going crazy.
You're going to the back, maybe just drink
Yeah.
a little glass of sherry, just going berserk.
That's it. Yeah.
Why not? And thank you very much for introducing me to Gravenhurst, and I wish them well. So send on my regards.
I will do. Thank you.
And thank you very much for listening to Six Music today.
I will. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All
Bye.
the best. Margaret there, very nice indeed. And if you are a relative of a band and you would like to shamelessly plug them on the Steve Show, then why not get in touch? You can go to the website, I believe, is that right? And you can recommend a tune there, and that's the way to do it. No, it's great. I mean, why not? People of all walks of life recommending music to us. That's exactly what this. We are a broad church, as you well know. And so yes, thank you very much to Margaret. And as I say, if you want to get in touch, go on to the website. From her album Kite, that's Kirsty MacColl. And 15 minutes, we've only got time for one more tune. We've not even had time for Tramp Revs from Sammy. You got some big Tramp news?
Yeah.
We've no time for it.
No time.
All right, thank you. We'll have to hold that for next week, or will we? We don't know actually if we're going to be here. It's 50-50 at the moment, so we'll let you know by either turning up next week or not. We will leave you with a tune from the band Laptop, aka Jesse Hartman, who used to be in a band called Sammy. But this is him in his guise as Laptop, and a track called End Credits from 1997. See you maybe next week.
BBC Six Music.
The Wedding Present doing their version of the Cheers theme tune.